together for the most part. Now oh my goodness, what a basket! Jamal Murray. We gotta see this.
Murray isn't. Look at him go up. No, I'm not going to dunk with my left, but the English. Last, when Murray isn't off of the pick and roll, this team is dead.
Oh no. Oh, Jamal Murray is in massive pain.
The Nuggets hugged each other while holding the NBA championship trophy, but Jamal Murray was in tears. Behind those feelings was the story of his incredible journey. Jamal's determination to come back and win a championship in less than 2 years after an ACL injury is truly inspiring. So how did Jamal Murray, in a short time, return from a potentially career-ending injury to become an NBA champion? In this video, we'll dive deep into the incredible comeback of Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray's eyes were brimming with tears as he asked Nuggets head coach Mike Malone if he was about to be traded, referring to himself as damaged goods. On the bus ride, Coach Malone inspired Jamal and made his return possible by reassuring his trade concerns. He said, "Hell no, you're ours. We love you, and we're going to help you get back. You're gonna come back from this, and not just come back, you're gonna be even better than before." It was such a heart-touching moment that Murray got emotional and hugged Malone. However, in the 2021-22 season, without Jamal, the Denver Nuggets suffered a crushing defeat, bowing out of the playoffs in just 5 games against the Western Conference powerhouse Golden State Warriors. The heartbreaking loss is even more unbearable for Murray, who spent the season recovering from a devastating ACL tear. Let's explore the early life of this sensation together. Growing up in Kitchener, Ontario, Canada, basketball was in the blood for Murray. At 3 years old, he already loved the game, spending hours shooting hoops. When he was 6, he exhibited his undeniable skill when he joined a basketball league with much older kids. At the ripe age of 12, Jamal Murray was eager to take on older, more experienced players in pickup games. He didn't back down from the challenge, and his father knew that he had something special in him. So, Roger Murray committed himself to providing the best possible training for his son Jamal. He put him through hours of rigorous basketball drills, meditations, and even kung fu exercises. Jamal's dedication and perseverance were evident when he was given a chance to show off his incredible skills as part of the renowned Kentucky Wildcats. In just 1 year, he had already surpassed expectations for collegiate players of his age. His remarkable achievement was no doubt a product of his immense love for the game and the constant support of those closest to him. Jamal's journey against all odds is truly remarkable and serves as an inspiration to many. He was drafted 7th overall in 2016. Together with the Denver Nuggets, Jamal had already created a buzz in the league with impressive performances during the 2020 bubble playoffs. He showcased his talent when he led the Nuggets to eliminate the Utah Jazz in Game 7 of the first round of the playoffs, coming back from a 3-1 deficit. His fantastic performance earned him recognition and respect from around the league. Nuggets superstar Jamal Murray made history on February 19, 2021 by becoming the first player ever to score a staggering 50 points without taking a single free throw. His shooting skills were off the charts. He shot a remarkable 80% from the field and three-point range. This historical performance gave the Nuggets the victory against the Cleveland Cavaliers in a 120-103 win. But Jamal faced his career-ending moment during a game against the Golden State Warriors on April 12, 2021. In the final minutes of the game against the Warriors, he attempted a layup but crashed to the ground, clutching his left thigh in agony. The entire stadium was silenced as the 18,000 spectators watched him in pain. Subsequent medical tests revealed that Jamal had suffered a devastating ACL tear, and he was facing the fact that his basketball career was likely over. But Murray was the man who never gave up. After spending a year working closely with therapist Dr. Matt Tuttle to rebuild his body and mind on a foundation of small wins, Murray had finally achieved a significant milestone. After not leaving the ground for the first 5 months of his recovery, he was now able to do small jumps on the water treadmill. and after another month or so, was able to jump from a standstill and grab the rim with ease, something he had never been able to do before. By this point, Murray had not just returned to his previous fitness level, but surpassed it entirely. Facing impossible odds, Murray made a stunning return to the weight room 2 months after ACL surgery. Even as sweat dripped down his face, the determined athlete pushed to master the trap bar deadlift, despite his left thigh being reduced to half the size of his right due to the injury. Still, he persevered, determined to make his battered team a winner. In his efforts to recover from a career-changing injury, Jamal reached out to fellow NBA stars Zach LaVine of the Chicago Bulls and Victor Oladipo of the Miami Heat to understand the mental challenge of recovering from an injury. In an interview, Jamal shared, "Get through those days you don't want to do it. Those are the days when you have to do it the most. That mindset will stick with you even when you're not hurt." During Murray's battle against his potentially career-ending injury, Murray felt defeated and struggled to find his place in the Denver Nuggets. He was confiding with head coach Mike Malone. With the support of the Nuggets roster, Jamal is back on the court, a testament that the legend we look up to now is that only human resilience can help you bounce back strong. Finally, Murray found his place on the Nuggets roster, showcasing an outstanding performance throughout the 2022-23 season. He played 65 games, averaging 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 6.2 assists, with a 45.4 field goal percentage. After 555 days of absence, Jamal Murray returned to the court with a vengeance on October 19, 2022. He dazzled with 12 points in 26 minutes of playing time, but the Nuggets lost the game 123-102. On December 8th, he displayed a heroic flair, drilling a game-winning three-pointer as the Nuggets edged the Trailblazers 121-120. Murray finished with 21 points in the star-studded spectacle. But what felt like Jamal's actual return was on February 4th, 2023. He shined brightly against the Atlanta Hawks, scoring 41 points, a season high. This outstanding performance showcased his immense talent and ability to take charge. On March 10th, Murray achieved perhaps his most important milestone so far, surpassing Will Barton's long-standing record to become the all-time leader in Nuggets three-pointers made. With each game, Murray proves that he is a serious contender and that it is his time to shine. This year, Murray is on fire in the Western Conference Finals, setting himself apart with his unforgettable performances during the bubble era. Did you catch his amazing show against the Lakers? He produced back-to-back 37-point games to help the Nuggets sweep the Lakers. In the Western Conference Finals, his average points per game was 20, assists per game was 6.2, and he had an impressive 45.5% success rate from the three-point line. Despite playing alongside Nikola Jokic, who has been dubbed a two-time MVP winner, Murray never failed to show what he was capable of and demonstrated why he was such an integral piece of the Nuggets puzzle. Throughout the season, he demonstrated how he could face any obstacle and come back strong, something he does best. Every time Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray unleashed pure magic and broke 30-plus points in an NBA playoff game. The Nuggets found success in lifting the 2022-23 NBA trophy due to Murray's playmaking magic to Nikola Jokic's defensive deflections with an average of 59.3 points, 20.7 rebounds, and 19.3 assists per game. Jamal is also tied with Stephen Curry for the most threes in the 2023 playoffs, with 57 three-pointers. The story of the Nuggets' underdog playoff run finally had its perfect ending. They became champions. Despite injuries and comebacks being a common occurrence in NBA history, this time, the comeback belonged to the great Jamal Murray and his Denver team. Congratulations to the Nuggets for writing an inspiring and triumphant story. Jamal's inspiring story is one for the ages. From overcoming an ACL injury and undergoing surgeries and rehabilitation, to his ultimate triumph in leading the Nuggets to their first ever NBA championship. Such an emotional moment. Jamal's resilience and self-belief have been an absolute inspiration. His undeniable scoring ability has earned him a spot in history and is something everyone could look up to. At just 26 years old, Jamal's future is filled with an exciting and unknown future ahead. It will be interesting to see what the next chapter of his journey will bring.